Greetings YouTube, this is Toy Customizer Wakeangel2K1 bringing you part 2 of the Superhuman Samurai Syber Squad toy review. This is the Drago kit, although technically in jet form it is called Torb. Yes, Torb. It's kind of a weird abstract name, so it's hard to remember. And it's actually two parts, because in the show, Torb was actually a dual mode vehicle. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull this out. And this is Jab. Hold on just a moment, let me look it up. Yeah. Yes, Jam. Okay, so with let's start with Jam, since he's so nice and easy to hold in my bare hand. You fold up these two little canard wings on the front, and you make the wings on the back go outwards, and you got your little Jam. Jam is armed with the triple-barreled minigun underneath his chin here. His mouth, it opens, revealing a little cannon in there. Note that there is like a dual articulation. The mouth can open regularly, or you can cause a really wide mouth opening by pulling on the joints a bit. More on that later. And well, you know, he's just a little jet thing. And Torb, without Jam inside of him, feels a bit hollow, because he has that big empty space in there. And can you tell that this guy is also bloody huge, because it is hard to keep him in the shot. Yeah, this is, let's get a ruler. Let's see how long this thing is. Let's see, I'm going to measure it from the tip of the nose to the back of the feetsies there. Let's see. It comes out to about 12¼ inches. So my ruler is not actually long enough. I have to estimate the last ¼ inch. So yeah, let's complete Torb here by putting Jam back inside of him. This simple clickety-click affair. And you will note that a lot of his details are stickers, although there is some paint there. Now, one thing that happened to this toy over the 19 years that I've owned him, or 17 years that I've owned him, you see this little gray thing on one side? On the other side, I lost it. I'm pretty sure it is somewhere in my apartment, but I haven't been able to find it. And it's the only piece of this whole set that I'm missing. Every other part of the toy is completely intact. Although the plastic may look a bit duller because of its advanced age. But I'm sure you can see by comparing it to the size of my hands, this guy is, in fact, very, very large. Okay, so, when you bring up Drago, you're, of course, going to have to bring up the comparison to the Power Rangers Dragonzord. And, well, quite frankly, this thing has the Dragonzord beat. I mean, the Dragonzord has an iconic look that everybody loves from Power Rangers, but he's a brick. I mean, it has almost no real articulation, and it really only exists as a display piece. This thing is basically a transformer. So, why don't we do that? Why don't we transform our little friend? Let me see if I can get it on camera. Oh dear me. I may need help. Let's see if we can get the camera up a little higher. Okay, let's see. Alright. So first let's pull out the tail. Come on. There you go. Okay, so we got the tail out. Then you pull out the toes. Bring out the legs. Am I getting this on camera? Fold back his heels. Bring the leg down the rest of the way. Yeah, that's starting to look right. Okay. Then you fold down the torso, and there are tabs that clip into place right there. Okay. Then pull out this back panel, fold back the helmet part, and then clip that into place. Fold the head, pull up the horns. Okay, and that just leaves the arms. Come on, come on. Yeah. Just like with Servo, over the years, this guy has actually gotten tighter rather than looser, like most action figures do. So, there's an arm, and you unfold the finger. I remember when I was a kid, those fingers were in there so tight, I didn't even know that you were meant to pull them out for several weeks. Okay, let's bring out his other arm for the sake of symmetry. And there we go. Open the other hand up. Okay. Now, just gotta get his... Okay. Now we get into a good stance. And there it is. This thing would make the Dragonzord its, well, girlfriend. I'm keeping my language clean because I promised my parents that I would, because I have children watching. But yes, this thing... Okay, this thing is not perfectly centered, my camera. There we go. There is Drago. Still. There we go. Drago. Also, you can pull on his head and open his mouth to reveal that giant destroy everything flamethrower cannon thing that he has in his mouth. And okay, let's get a quick size comparison. Let's look down Drago's visage, and let's get out my Servo figure and put him by the side. So yeah, this thing manages to be even taller than Servo. Again, bringing out the little ruler, we measure him at to the jewel in his forehead 10 inches, but to the very tip of his crest it's actually 11 inches. So yes, this guy is a beast. He is a huge thing. And yes, he is in fact one of the biggest toys that I own. Now, what does he do? Well, he has laser cannons on his shoulders. He has quite a bit of articulation. He has, like, in there is a joint, and there's a joint here, and another joint here, and a joint in his wrist. So he has good arms. He has really good arms. Especially, I mean, you're used to Power Ranger toys, like the Dragonzord. That thing had stumpy little arms with a little hand that could wave up and down to point its gun, supposedly. This thing has 4 points of articulation in each arm. This doesn't move, but that's okay because this does. So yeah, it's a little bit reachy outy, but it's a good articulation. He has a knee with a leg, and his foot can move. So you can actually put this guy into poses that makes it look like he's actually taking a step. Yeah, can your Dragonzord do that? Can your Dragonzord do this? I mean, this guy is not a brick. He is an articulated action figure capable of taking on basic poses. So, yeah, Drago is pretty much one of the coolest giant robot dinosaur dragon things there is, yeah. Also has wings on his back, and these wings are articulated. They fold down like this. They can fold back, although that is mostly to accommodate a transformation, and you really wouldn't want to do it in this mode because it exposes a lot of hollow space in there. But when you open them up, it covers up the hollow spaces pretty well, except for the backs of the legs, but that can't be helped for reasons that I'll show you later. So, this has been the incredibly amazing Dragon's Zord thing that is better than the Dragon's Zord. I keep on slipping there. This is Drago, the awesome giant robot dragon from Superhuman Samurai Syber Squad. And of course, I've only shown you 2/3 of what he can do. But the final part will have to wait for the next video. Stay tuned.